Hi everyone, today we will explore and discuss the Snow White's family tree, from the fantasy adventure TV series, Once Upon a Time, so let's get into it. Princess Snow White, also known as Mary, she was cursed as Mary Margaret Blanchard by her stepmother Evil Queen, when she cast the dark curse. Later in the series her curse was broken by her daughter, Emma. Her mother, Queen Eva, she died with a mysterious illness, but after the rites, Blue Fairy talks to Eva's corpse and admits that she killed her with poison in order for her own daughter, Evil Queen, to be the queen. And her father, King Leopold, he was killed by an agrabah viper, whom Genie set loose in order to kill the king. During his last breath, he tells Genie that he should have never freed him, because of Genie's freedom it caused his own downfall. After the death of Eva, 2 years later, King Leopold travels to find a woman worthy to become a mother to Snow White, and in order to fulfill his loneliness, during this travel he met the Evil Queen. When she saved Snow White, later they got married. Snow White is married to Prince Charming. He was first engaged to Princess Abigail, but when he met Snow White in a forest, where she robbed him, he eventually fell in love with her, and later abandons the marriage to be with Snow White. Prince Charming had a twin brother, named Prince James, also known as Jimmy, whom his parents gave to Rumpel, because of their financial problems, and later Rumpel gives James to childless King George. Their mother, Ruth, also known as Peasant Woman, she was a farm owner. She was killed by King George's knights, when her son, Prince Charming, took her to meet the love of his life, Snow White. And their father, Robert Nolan, he was a farmer and a farm owner. He was killed by Captain Hook, when King George orders his guards to kill Robert, in order to claim King's reward, and his death was made to look like an accident. Their adoptive father, King George, currently known as Albert Spencer, he first adopted James, and later when James died in a battle, the Rumpel informed him that James has a twin brother, named David. He then adopts David to pretend to be James. Snow White and Prince Charming has 2 children. Their son, Prince Neil, he was taken away by the wicked witch Selena, when he was just a baby, in order to perform a ritual, which gives her ability to time travel, but eventually she was defeated. And their daughter, Emma Swan, also known as Princess Emma and the Savior, when the Evil Queen spelled the dark curse, her parents put her into a magical wardrobe, which transported her to the earth, where she later worked as a bail bondsperson. Emma is married to Killian Jones, also known as Captain Hook, and briefly known as Prince Charles. During the journey to rescue Henry, he fell in love with Emma, and later in the season 6, they finally got married. And together they have a daughter, named Hope, who she gave birth after 6th curse, when her son Henry needed help to defeat Lady Tremaine. Emma had a boyfriend, named Neil Cassidy, also known as Balefire. He was the son of Rumpel. He first met Emma when they were both stealing the same car. Soon they became crime partners and lovers, but later Neil was forced to leave Emma. After Neil left, Emma ends up pregnant with their son, Henry, also known as Young Man, and Truest Believer, whom she gave away when he was just a child, but after 10 years, Henry runs away to Boston and finds her biological mother, Emma. Henry was adopted by Regina Mills, also known as the Good Queen, who is actually the Evil Queen, the stepmother of Snow White. She is the mayor of Storybrooke, and she is the only one who remembers her past life in the Enchanted Forest. Henry is married to Ella, also known as Cinderella, currently known as Jacinda Vidrio. She met Henry when he accidentally knocks into her with his motorcycle. Later in the series they fell in love, and finally got married. And together they have a daughter, Lucy. She was born after the final battle of Storybrooke, but she was separated from her parents by a curse, but later she finds his family and reunites with them. That was all in the Snow White's family tree. Thanks for watching. See you all in next video. Till then, take care.